shadows through the blinds. Dust dances slowly in golden lines. A quiet room begins to wake around the little wooden table. It's not much to anyone passing by, just four worn legs and a weathered top, a faded ring from an old coffee cup, tiny scratches that never stop. A stack of books leans by the edge, a handwritten note tucked underneath. Yesterday's thoughts still resting there, like leaves that settled after the breeze. The kettle hums from the kitchen door, soft piano drifts across the floor. And in this corner of the world, everything feels a little more. No spotlight shines, no grand display, yet somehow it holds 1,000 days. Around this little wooden table, stories gather when they're able. Dreams are written line by line, captured gently over time. Late night thoughts and afternoon tea, quiet moments meant for me. In the smallest place I know, the deepest memories seem to grow. Some days it's covered with open books, maps of places I've never seen. Some days it's scattered with colored pens, building castles out of dreams. Friends of laughter around this space, sharing secrets, sharing fears. A simple meal, a simple smile, turning minutes into years. Rain taps softly on the glass, clouds roll slowly overhead, while another page is waiting for the words that haven't been said. The world outside may rush away, but here the hours choose to stay. Around this little wooden table, stories gather when they're able. Dreams are written line by line, captured gently over time. Late night thoughts and afternoon tea, quiet moments meant for me. In the smallest place I know, the deepest memories seem to grow. One day the paint may fade away, the corners worn by passing years, but every mark will still remain, a map of laughter, hope and tears. Some furniture simply fills a room, some become part of a life, holding pieces of ordinary days that quietly become priceless. Life unfolds when it is able. Every chapter, every plan, every sketch of who I am. Morning coffee, midnight light, moments small but shining bright. Though the seasons come and go, its silent stories always grow. Around this little wooden table, nothing grand and nothing fabled, yet somehow every memory finds its way back faithfully. The evening settles calm and slow, the shadows stretch, the candles glow. One last note and one last page, resting on the little wooden table. across the room. The kettle hums a sleepy tune. Then another gentle day begins. Beside an open book they lie, a pair of glasses warm with time. Small fingerprints upon the frame, tiny traces of an ordinary life. They've watched the seasons come and go, the rainy afternoons and golden dawns, seen unfinished notes and midnight dreams scattered softly across the page. A cup of tea sends curls of steam dancing slowly through the air, while the world beyond the window moves somewhere far from here. Some things stay, some things change, yet little moments feel the same. Through these glasses I can see the little pieces shaping me. Quiet mornings, thoughtful nights, soft reflections in the light. Every page and every road, every story ever told comes into focus naturally through these glasses beside me. The frame is slightly worn away, a tiny mark upon one side, a reminder of the years gone by and all the places left behind. They've rested on cafe tables, library corners painted gold, sat beside notebooks full of plans and secrets nobody else knows. Outside the rain begins to fall, a gentle rhythm on the glass. The piano follows every drop, like memories drifting from the past. The hours fade, the shadows grow, but familiar things still feel like home. Through these glasses I can see the little pieces shaping me. Quiet mornings, thoughtful nights, soft reflections in the light. Every page and every road, every story ever told comes into focus naturally through these glasses beside me. Maybe clarity is not about seeing far away. Maybe it's learning how to notice the beauty hidden in each day. The smallest objects often keep the stories we forget to tell, holding fragments of our lives more faithfully than words as well. Acoustic guitar drifts gently above the piano, like sunlight gliding across a well-loved frame. Soft, nostalgic, and unhurried. Through these glasses I can see 1,000 quiet memories. Morning coffee, evening skies reflected in their patient eyes. Every season leaves a trace, every smile finds its place. And though the years move endlessly, these moments stay with me. Through these glasses I can see not just the world but who I'll be in every chapter yet to come. Beneath the moon, beneath the sun. The book lies open where it was. The room grows calm and settles deep. One last piano note remains, and the glasses rest peacefully. The room is quiet after rain. Streetlights shimmer on the glass. A lonely piano softly plays, while another question drifts past. I've worn 1,000 different faces, trying to fit where I belong, changing colors with the seasons, learning right, forgetting wrong. Some days I feel like open sky, some days like clouds that cannot clear, a collection of unfinished stories written through the passing years. Old photographs upon the shelf look back at someone I once knew, but every version left a footprint leading me to something new. The mirror knows the shape I wear, but not the thoughts I carry there. And every road I've wandered through leaves another hidden clue. Who am I tonight beneath the fading light? Am I the dream I'm chasing, or the one I left behind? Who am I tonight when nobody's in sight? Maybe I'm still becoming, maybe that's alright. The acoustic guitar hums softly, like an old friend by my side, following the winding questions I have never learned to hide. I've been brave and I've been fearful, I've been lost and I've been found. I built castles in my mind, then watched them tumble to the ground. Yet every mistake became a lesson, every scar became a sign. Every detour through the darkness taught me how to read the sky. Perhaps the answer doesn't stay, perhaps it changes day by day, like rivers finding where they flow without needing first to know. Who am I tonight beneath the fading light? Am I the dream I'm chasing, or the one I left behind? Who am I tonight when nobody's in sight? Maybe I'm still becoming, maybe that's alright. Stars don't ask why they shine, the ocean doesn't draw its line. The moon keeps moving through the dark, trusting its own quiet heart. Maybe I don't need a name for every feeling passing through. Maybe life is less about finding and more about growing into you. And the feeling of searching through a peaceful midnight sky. Who am I tonight under endless silver light? A soul of changing seasons, learning how to navigate. Who am I tonight standing between fear and flight? 1,000 pieces forming into something bright. Who am I tonight? Perhaps the question is the way, and every step I take reveals a little more each day. The rain has faded from the street, the piano plays its final line. The question lingers in the air. and somehow that feels fine. The morning mist hangs on the hills, soft sunlight spills across the plains. A distant breeze moves through the grass and whispers gently through the rains. A chestnut horse beside the fence, breathing clouds into the dawn, watching fields awaken slowly as another day is born. The world feels wide beyond the valley, endless roads beneath the sky. Every hoofbeat tells a story, every trail invites a ride. The river glimmers in the distance like silver threads across the land, and time moves slower than the city, measured by the wind and sand. I place a hand upon its shoulder, feel the quiet strength within, like a friend who doesn't need words to understand where I've been. No rush of traffic, no flashing lights, just open fields and peaceful skies. And every breath feels calm and free, like the world is speaking softly. Where the horses run underneath the golden sun, every worry fades away, carried by the day. Where the horses run beneath the moon when night has come, there is freedom in the sound of their hooves upon the ground. And for a moment I belong where the horses run. Afternoon drifts across the pasture, clouds float slowly overhead. Wildflowers dance among the grasses, painting colors where they spread. The old barn leans against the hillside, holding echoes of the years. Laughter, stories, summer evenings, moments treasured and held dear. The horse begins a steady journey, following a winding trail, past the forests and the meadows where forgotten dreams set sail. Each step feels like a gentle lesson, patience written in the earth, teaching how to move with purpose, teaching what simplicity is worth. The horizon stretches far and wide, with endless wonder on every side. And every mile the heart can see a little more clearly. Where the horses run underneath the golden sun, every worry fades away, carried by the day. Where the horses run beneath the moon when night has come, there is freedom in the sound of their hooves upon the ground. And for a moment I belong where the horses run. The stars arrive above the valley, scattered diamonds in the dark. The campfire glows beside the trail like a small and faithful spark. The horse rests quietly nearby while the night sinks low and deep, and all the questions that I carried finally drift away to sleep. Some journeys aren't about arriving, some roads aren't meant to end too soon. Sometimes they're simply meant for wandering beneath the stars and silver moon. Where the horses run and the heart can find its way. The moon hangs low above the plain. The breeze moves softly through the night. One final note, one final ride, fading gently into light. Dew upon the grass, golden sunlight slowly casts across the fields, across the streams, where the earth still softly dreams. The mountains wait beneath the dawn, wrapped in clouds that drift along. The rivers carry silver light through forests standing calm and bright. Every stone along the way has watched 1,000 years decay. It still remains beneath the sky while seasons pass and birds fly by. The wind moves gently through the leaves, playing songs among the trees. And somewhere far beyond the hills, the world turns quietly and still. No hurry here, no race to run, just moonlit nights and rising suns. A rhythm older than memory, beating underneath everything. The heart of the earth, steady and slow, holding every seed that learns to grow. The heart of the earth beneath our feet, a silent melody so strong and sweet. Every ocean wave, every grain of sand carries a story written by its hands. The afternoon paints fields in gold, ancient stories left untold. Wildflowers dancing in the breeze like tiny stars among the green. A horse runs freely through the plain, following paths beyond our names, while distant thunder softly rolls across the valleys and the roads. The earth remembers every step, every promise people kept, every dream and every tear that disappeared yet still lives here. The guitar hums beside the piano, like sunlight resting on the soil, turning simple notes in silence into something warm and loyal. The rivers flow, the forests sway, and life continues day by day. A quiet wonder we belong inside this never-ending song. The heart of the earth, steady and slow, holding every seed that learns to grow. and stars begin to fill the skies. The earth breathes softly in the darkness beneath a million watching lights. The roots below and clouds above are connected in unseen ways, a reminder we are part of something larger than our days. The heart of the earth, forever turning round, through every storm and every calm, its rhythm can be found. The heart of the earth, strong and alive, teaching every living thing how to survive. The heart of the earth, quiet and true, yesterdays and every morning new. The moonlight settles on the fields, the forest whispers soft and low. One final note fades with the wind as the heart of the earth continues to glow. The moon hangs low above the hills, silver light across the land. The night is calm, the air stands still, the shadows gather hand in hand. A lone night rides the winding road beneath the sky of scattered stars. No crown upon his weathered head, only stories carried far. His armor bears the marks of years, scratches from forgotten fights. Not every battle earned a song, not every victory found the light. The forest hums a gentle tune, the river mirrors midnight skies, and somewhere in the quiet dark, 1,000 distant fireflies. He keeps moving through the silence, past the fields and ancient stone, learning that the longest journeys often must be walked alone. No trumpets sound, no banners wave, just steady footsteps, strong and brave. And every mile the darkness parts, revealing roads inside the heart. Oh, quiet night, where do you roam tonight? Through moonlit dreams and fading light. Oh, quiet night, what do you seek beyond the sky? Maybe a place to finally rest, maybe a reason why. Villages are fast asleep, golden lanterns glowing warm. He watches from the edge of town, sheltered from the coming storm. A child once gave a wooden flower years ago beside a gate. He still keeps it in his saddlebag, a reminder kindness waits. The rain begins to softly fall like piano notes upon the earth, each drop another memory of loss, of hope, of second births. He learned that strength is not a sword, nor the weight of metal shields. It's choosing kindness after pain and mercy on the battlefield. The stars above above still lead the way through every night toward a brighter day. And every wound the years have made becomes a lesson that remains. Oh, quiet night, where do you roam tonight? Through moonlit dreams and fading light. Oh, quiet night, what do you seek beyond the sky? Maybe a place to finally rest, maybe a reason why. The castle towers of his youth now live only in his mind, but every road he travels on leaves another truth behind. The greatest treasure he has found was never hidden under stone. It lives inside the hearts he helped and every soul he's known. A warming through moonlit valleys, peaceful, noble, and full of wonder. Oh, quiet night, the dawn is near in golden light. The stars begin to fade away as morning paints the sky. Oh, quiet night, you carried hope through every night. Still stretches far, you know exactly who you are. Oh, quiet night, right on beneath the waking sky, with every dream and every scar, a shining guide from afar. The sun appears beyond the hills, the shadows slowly disappear. One final chord, one final breath, and a new day starts from here. Morning settles on the windowsill. Soft light spills across the room. The kettle sings a sleepy tune, and silence blooms beside me. There on the table, chipped at the side, a little ceramic bowl remains, holding slices of fruit and quiet thoughts like it has done 100 days. The colors faded over time, tiny cracks beneath the glaze. Yet somehow every mark it wears feels like a map of gentle days. Steam rises slowly from my tea, the pages of a book unfold, and everything feels warm enough to keep away the morning cold. Nothing special, nothing grand, just simple comfort close at hand. In the little ceramic bowl live pieces of an ordinary soul. Tiny moments gather one by one under morning light and afternoon sun. finds a place, and somehow in its quiet role, it holds more than a little bowl. Some days it carries berries bright, some days almonds for the road, some days it waits completely empty, still a part of this small home. Friends are sat around this table, sharing stories, laughter, meals, while unnoticed in the corner, it listened to everything we feel. Rain taps softly on the glass, clouds drift slowly overhead, the piano hums a gentle line, following wherever thoughts are led. The hours pass, the daylight bends, small routines become old friends. In the little ceramic bowl, life pieces of an ordinary soul. Tiny moments gather one by one, under morning light and afternoon sun. Every season leaves a trace, every memory finds a place, and somehow in its quiet role, it holds more than a little bowl. Maybe happiness is hidden in things we rarely notice there, the objects that stay beside us through changing years and changing air. Not every treasure shines in gold, not every story must be told. Sometimes meaning quietly grows inside the life we've always known. A warm acoustic guitar drifts through the room, weaving around soft piano melodies, gentle as sunlight, resting on ceramic and wood. In the little ceramic bowl live pieces of an ordinary soul. Every breakfast, every pause, every moment without a cause. Morning calm and evening glow, all the simple things we know. And though the world may loudly roll, peace still lives inside that bowl. In the little ceramic bowl, 1,000 tiny memories stroll, proof that beauty often grows in the smallest things we hold. The daylight fades, the room grows still, a final sip, a quiet thrill. The piano lingers soft and slow beside the little ceramic bowl. The evening settles quietly, a silver hush upon the land. The first stars bloom above the trees like tiny lights held in gentle hands. I sit beside the window frame, watching darkness paint the sky. The world below grows soft and distant as constellations slowly rise. 1,000 lights across the heavens, older than the oldest dream, shining through the endless silence like reflections on a stream. The flute drifts through the midnight air, light as feathers on the breeze, while the piano softly answers with melodies among the leaves. A violin begins to wander, warm and tender through the night, carrying forgotten wishes toward the sea of silver light. Every star has crossed the years, beyond our hopes, beyond our fears, and every glow above the blue feels like a story shining through. Whispers of the stars calling through the night, dancing on the edge of dreams, wrapped in gentle light. Whispers of the stars floating from afar, reminding every heart below how beautiful we are when the world grows quiet and the sky opens wide. I hear the whispers of the stars moving with the tide. The hours drift like falling embers, slowly through the velvet dark, leaving trails of quiet wonder inside every wandering heart. I think about the roads behind me, the faces time could never erase, how every memory keeps glowing like a constellation in its place. The violin sings a little higher, the flute follows close behind, while the piano lays a pathway through the landscapes of the mind. Some dreams arrive and some keep waiting, some fade softly into blue. Yet every hope we've ever carried leaves a little starlight too. The planets turn, the seasons flow, the reasons why we may not know. But every night the heavens seem to gather all our scattered dreams. Whispers of the stars calling through the night, dancing on the edge of dreams, wrapped in gentle light. Whispers of the stars floating from afar, reminding every heart below how beautiful we are when the world grows quiet and the sky opens wide. I hear the whispers of the stars moving with the tide. Perhaps we're all like distant starlight, traveling farther than we know, leaving traces in each other long after we let go. And though the universe is endless and the night appears so far, every soul carries a little glow, a reflection of the stars. A delicate flute dances above warm violin melodies, while soft piano chords shimmer below, like starlight drifting across a silence sky. Whispers of the stars shining soft and bright, guiding lost and hopeful hearts through the wonder of the night. Whispers of the stars across eternity, a reminder that we're part and beautifully free. And when the dawn begins to rise and the darkness drifts apart, the stars leave quiet traces inside the human heart. The night grows still, the moon hangs high, the violin fades into the sky. One final piano note remains as starlight lingers through the night. Morning arrives without a sound, golden light spills all around. The world awakens slow and bright, beneath the canvas washed in light. I open up the window wide, feel the gentle breeze outside. The sky stretches farther than my eyes, holding secrets beyond the sunrise. Clouds drift softly, taking their time, drawing stories without a line, while birds glide through the open blue like they already know what to do. A cup of coffee warms my hands, the day unfolds without demands, and for a while the noise is gone, leaving only this quiet dawn. So many roads, so many dreams, the sky above holds everything, and every color, every shade feels like a promise gently made. Under the endless sky, I let my thoughts fly high, like the wind that never asks where it should go tonight. Under the endless sky, the heart learns how to rise, finding hope between the clouds and peace beyond the miles. The afternoon turns soft and gold, painting rooftops, fields and roads. Shadows dance beneath the trees, moving gently with the breeze. I think about the years ahead, the words I'll write, the paths I'll tread, and somehow all the fear I knew feels smaller underneath this view. The guitar hums beside the piano, like an old friend walking slow, following the rhythm of the day with nowhere urgent left to go. The horizon waits in quiet grace, a distant line I cannot chase, yet simply knowing it is there fills the moment with fresh air. The world keeps turning, the seasons change, but the sky remains above everything, a silent witness, wide and true, watching all we journey through. Under the endless sky, I let my thoughts fly high, like the wind that never asks where it should go tonight. Under the endless sky, the heart learns how to rise, finding hope between the clouds and peace beyond the miles. When the evening paints the heavens with shades of amber, rose and blue, the stars begin their quiet story, scattered like drops of silver dew. And every question I have carried feels lighter in the fading light, as if the sky is softly saying, everything will be alright. A warm acoustic guitar flows flows through gentle piano melodies, wide and open as the horizon, filled with wonder, calm and freedom. Under the endless sky, I watch another day go by, every dream still shining softly like a star I can't deny. Under the endless sky, I know it's fine to take my time, because every road is part of the journey of this life. Under the endless sky, hope continues to survive, carried by the wind into tomorrow's light. The moon appears above the hills, the night arrives so soft and slow. One final chord drifts through the air as the endless sky continues to glow.